What if living with less could actually help you save more? In this video, I'm going to show you how minimalism helps people save thousands of dollars every year, just by making some small but powerful changes to how they live. Minimalism is a buzzword you've probably heard a lot about lately. But what does it really mean? For a lot of people, it's not just about getting rid of stuff. It's about living intentionally, focusing on what truly matters, and cutting out the things that aren't adding value to your life. Now, what if I told you that embracing minimalism could also help you save a ton of money? It's not just about decluttering your house or cutting down on stuff. It's about realizing how much money you're spending on things you don't need and figuring out where you can make cuts that will actually help your finances. In this video, I'll share some real stories of people who saved thousands by making simple changes to their lifestyles. Whether it's buying fewer clothes, moving to a smaller house, or changing how they commute. And trust me, the results were amazing. Cutting out unnecessary purchases. Let's start with one of the easiest ways minimalism can save you money: cutting out unnecessary purchases. You know those impulse buys that you make just because something is on sale or you feel like it? We've all done it. But what if you started thinking twice before buying something new? Take Sarah, for example. She used to buy new clothes all the time, often without even realizing how much she was spending. But once she embraced minimalism, she decided to focus only on the clothes that she truly needed and would wear regularly. Instead of buying cheap, trendy pieces that wore out quickly, she started investing in higher quality items that would last longer. By making this shift, Sarah ended up saving about $1,500 a year. She realized she didn't need a closet full of clothes to feel good about her style. She just needed a few well-made items that fit her life. And she's not alone. A lot of people who practice minimalism find that by buying less, they end up saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year. When you stop buying stuff you don't need, you have more money left over for the things that really matter. Saving on housing and utilities. Another huge area where minimalism can help you save is with housing and utilities. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that we need a bigger house, more space, more rooms, more stuff. But when you really think about it, do we actually need all that space? Take Jason and his family. They were living in a large 4-bedroom home, and their mortgage payments were high, along with utilities, maintenance, and all the other costs that come with a bigger house. After embracing minimalism, they decided to downsize to a smaller home that met their needs but wasn't filled with extra unused space. The result? They saved over $3,000 a year just on their mortgage alone. But it didn't stop there. Their utility bills dropped too. With a smaller space, they didn't need to heat or cool as much, and they didn't need as many lights on at once. So by simplifying their living situation, they freed up a ton of cash each year. Simplifying transportation and commuting. Transportation is another area where minimalism can really impact your wallet. How many of us feel like we need the latest car model to keep up with everyone else? But here's the thing. You don't have to buy a brand new car every few years to be happy or successful. Often, a reliable used car will do just fine, and you can save a lot of money by sticking with it. Take Mark, for example. He used to upgrade his car every couple of years, thinking he needed the newest model. But after he adopted a minimalist mindset, he realized he didn't need a fancy car. Instead, he bought a used car that was in great condition, and the savings were huge. Not only did he avoid the big car payments, but he also saved money on insurance, gas, and maintenance. Mark ended up saving around $4,000 a year just by switching to a more practical vehicle. Plus, he realized he could work from home more often, cutting down on his commuting costs and the time spent sitting in traffic. So by simplifying his transportation, he freed up a lot of money that he could use for other things, reducing subscriptions and impulse spending. And let's not forget about the small, sneaky expenses we often overlook, like subscriptions and impulse spending. We all sign up for things, and before you know it, you're paying for 5 different streaming services, a gym membership you never use, and a few random subscriptions you don't even remember. Take Laura. She had subscriptions to 5 different streaming services, a gym membership that she hadn't used in months, and a couple of monthly subscription boxes for beauty products. After adopting a minimalist lifestyle, she went through all her subscriptions and realized she didn't need most of them. She cut 4 of the streaming services and paused her gym membership, opting instead for a cheaper fitness app. These simple changes saved Laura over $2,000 a year. And the best part? She didn't feel like she was missing out on anything. She had more control over her finances and felt better about her spending. And by being more mindful of her impulse buying habits, she started saving even more. Instead of buying random things on sale, she focused on buying less, but buying what she truly needed. In the end, minimalism isn't just about clearing out your closet or cutting down on possessions. It's about making intentional choices that help you focus on what really matters to you. And when you reduce the clutter in your life, both physically and financially, you make room for the things that bring you true value and happiness. By spending less on things you don't need, whether it's clothes, a bigger house, a car, or unnecessary subscriptions, you can save thousands of dollars each year. And those savings don't just show up in your bank account. They can give you more freedom, more time, and more peace of mind. So if you're ready to take control of your finances and simplify your life, maybe it's time to consider how minimalism can work for you. Start small, make intentional choices, and see how living with less can lead to living with more, financially, emotionally, and mentally. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more tips on saving money, financial freedom, and smart living, make sure to subscribe to Raveling Money and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let me know in the comments, what's one way you've saved money through minimalism? I'd love to hear your stories. See you in the next one.